What's up, fellow Connections players? Are you guys ready to play Connections for Tuesday, November 21st? I am. So let's see what we have for today. We've got Floss Vampire, Canine Worm, Straw Hot, Robot Molar, Hip Fang, Vacuum In, Tusk Vogue, Chic, and Leech. Leech, Vacuum, Straw, and... Well, those three things obviously are all things that suck. And I don't mean that, they're of inferior quality. They just suck. I think you could probably make the argument for a vampire because they do enjoy sucking your blood. I don't really think anything else fits that. So let's go with things that suck. Unless there's a secret word, then it's quite possible that this could be blue or purple. Let's find out. Purple, and we nailed it. Things that suck. Okay, very good. Very, very good. We've got Vogue, Chic, Hip, In, Hot. Oh yeah. So those are that's over. That category is overloaded. It's obviously things that you could say are popular. But yeah, that category is pretty overloaded. So let's not worry about that. Let's instead go to what appear to be, I guess you could say, like animal teeth. Tusk, of course, is sort of like the tooth of an elephant. Canine, molar, and fang. Fangs would be teeth for like snakes, for example. So you could either say types of teeth or animal teeth. Let's see if we could try to sort the rest out, because I'm just a little bit nervous about that overload with the other category. I mean, I don't think there's any other type of teeth, but it would be kind of satisfying to get this in some difficulty order. I actually don't really, I'm not really sure. We'll have to just worry about that when we get there. Let's just say types of teeth. Okay, types of teeth. Forget the difficulty order. I know you guys are thinking, why on earth do I have such an infatuation with that? I have no idea, guys. Just call it my ridiculous OCD complex. Yeah, so we have an issue here. We've got, again, it's frustrating. We didn't rule out one of those popular words. We've got chic, vogue, hot, in, and hip. So let's go in reverse and ask ourselves, well, what are the words that have really nothing to do with popularity? Worm, robot, and floss. I mean, these three words, guys, are utterly disparate from one another. I mean, a worm, a robot, and floss. I don't see any wordplay or anything like that, and they don't have, there's no connection whatsoever. Okay, in terms of their intrinsic meaning. Now, one thing I noticed though, is some of the, it's funny. We had a magazine category a couple days ago, and they actually do repeat categories, like within striking distance. Just a couple days separation, and bam, there it is again. So Vogue is that's a magazine. That's a women's fashion magazine. I wouldn't be surprised if these could be as well. But then Robot, I'm almost certain, is also a magazine kind of similar to like Popular Mechanics. That would literally be the only way I could possibly try to connect them. And then there could possibly be, even though it sounded a little weird, Worm magazine, and maybe Floss, just like some, I don't know. I don't want to say popular culture, but just something that I'm just not really aware of. But these two seem reasonable for magazines. And again, my only logic behind this is if you take that out, there's no way that these connect. And these would be the only two that I kind of resemble magazines to me. And then you would be left, the other category would be, popular, hip, chic, hot, and in. So let's go with that on a wing and a prayer. I could be completely dead wrong, And let's just see if these four could be magazines. Wow. Well, forget that. Jeez, dance moves. Ugh, I wouldn't get that in a million years. I couldn't even, I mean, the only one that to me, I mean, that just, I mean, look, here's the deal. The only one that, I mean, I might have heard of could possibly be the worm. It sounds like it could be maybe something back in the breakdance era in the 80s. Robot sort of makes sense. I think they do this little kind of thing. Floss and Vogue, forget it. So that wasn't going to happen in a million years. I feel sort of gypped on that because I really thought I had something going, but apparently they're just, I mean, I guess the other two are just not magazines, but Robot and Vogue, I'm almost certain are. That's disappointing. So obviously we do not get any credit for that. And these are just going to be synonyms for popular. To add insult to injury, they don't even say popular, do they, guys? So now I'll leave it up to you guys if I sink below 3 points for today. That would be very disappointing, but you guys ultimately are the final arbiters, and with that in mind, I do not have a Kashazzle Wazzle for you today. None at all. I'm actually quite disappointed, but I will see you tomorrow for another round of connections.